Hello and welcome to Audacity tutorial part 2. In part 1, I taught you the basics of Audacity's workspace and I demonstrated how to do recording and the differences between the pause and the stop button when you do recording. Today I'll be teaching you how to edit your recording as well as removing the white noise on your recording. I'm just going to actually use the recording which I've made and saved in part 1, which you're looking at now. You'll see the recording, which is actually these blue lines. The blue lines are actually the peaks in decibels. If you see the recording, you will see the small decibel lines before I started to talk. Now that will be the white noise, which later on I will show you how to get rid of them. Once I begin talking, you see the burst of decibels according to the tone or the pitch of my voice. Now, one of the ways to minimize the peaks in white noise is to adjust the volume of the microphone and volume setting, okay, which is located up here and here. When you minimize it here, it will minimize the output volume. So I'm going to try, sorry, it's actually here. Okay, it's actually here. I'm actually going to minimize it here. Now, you're supposed to actually adjust this before you make any recordings, okay? So actually my output volume and my input volume are already set before I begin recording, but this is just some information for you to know. Right. In editing your tracks, you can only edit it one segment or section at a time, right? Now, how do you do this? How you can do it is you drag your mouse and you put it over the track. Okay, right click on it and then you would drag onto the track where you want to edit. As you can see, this is what I'm doing now, okay? You may choose to delete the clip or edit the track. And you can also copy and paste another recording into the track that you are working on. Now, before I actually do all those, I am going to show you an effect which is called Amplify. Now, Amplify can be used to amplify volume to a positive or negative number. Okay, so you see these peaks that I have here. I am going to try to minimize these peaks so that my voice recording does not sound like I am actually screaming at you, or maybe so that the voice recording may sound a little bit more normal. So how do I do that? I go to Effect tab, click on Amplify, right? Now you see the amplification decibel here. dB stands for decibel. So what I can do here is I will move the arrow to the negative. Okay, maybe I'll choose -3, right? Click preview so that I'm able to listen to how it sounds first before I make the changes.
Hello, and welcome to the first mini lecture for this course.
Okay, I guess that will do it. So I press OK. You can see that the peaks have shrunk a little bit. Okay, so that's the effect that I want. And next, I'm going to show you how to remove the white noise. Where are they? They are here. You can see these small waves, okay, which you can see over here and here, right? There's a lot of white noise here. Now, what I can do, okay? Now, first of all, you may want to know what is white noise. Okay, white noise is the background sound which makes your clip sound unprofessional. Okay, unless if you are recording your voice in a recording studio, you'll be able to get rid a lot of this white noise. But if you're like me and you're just recording in a room or in another part of your house, then it is normal to get this white noise. So I'm going to get rid of this white noise. First of all, I'm going to select the region, go to Effect, and okay, here it is. Click on Noise Removal. Okay, this is your noise profile, and if you're using Audacity for the first time, you might want to adjust your noise profile. Okay, and this setting will be saved for your next recording. Okay, so I'm just first you need to click Get Noise Profile. Okay, what it will do, it will get the noise profile for you. Okay, right there. I did it again because I don't think I've selected it correctly when I did it the first time. So now that the noise profile has been selected, I'm going to go again to noise removal, right? With the setting that has been preset. Now I'm going to go ahead and listen to preview. Okay. Ooh. Now I don't want that to happen. If you see that just now, what it did was it actually removed all the white noise from all of my recording. Now I don't want that to happen. So don't be alarmed if this happens. You just need to go to Edit and Undo. Okay, you can always apply an effect, and then if you make a mistake or you decided that it's not the effect that you want, you can always go to Edit and Undo. So I am going to select the region that I want to change, go back to Effect, Noise Removal, and then click OK. Now by selecting the region that I want to change, the noise will only be removed on that particular region and not on the whole track, like what had happened just now. So click on OK. See? It has tremendously removed the white noise from this audio track. Now I'm just going to go ahead and remove all of the white noise which I can find. Noise removal. Okay. Right. Here. I'm just going to remove this one too. Right, so you get the point. Okay? Right. Now I'm going to listen again to my recording, because if you remember in part 1, I purposely made some mistakes when I'm doing the recording. So I'm going to show you now how to cut the faulty recording, okay? The unwanted recording. So I'm going to go ahead and click on play.
Hello, and welcome to the first.
No, I don't want that part. I'm going to listen again. Just going to highlight the area which I heard the bloop. Okay, I've highlighted, and I'm just going to go ahead and press the delete button on my keyboard. Now that is the shortcut that I will usually do, but you can also go ahead, and click on the cut tab here, right? But I'm going to do what I usually do, which is just click on the delete button, right? And I'm going to listen to it again.
And welcome to the first mini lecture for this course. Since this is a mini lecture, we're going to touch briefly on several aspects related to audio production, starting with the introduction to understanding sound. Again,
oh, that's a long pause. Now, I don't think I want that bit. I'm going to cut it out. I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. And listen to it again.
Sound. Again, since this is a mini lecture, we are going to touch briefly on several.
Oh, okay.
Starting with the introduction to understanding sound. Again, since this is a mini lecture, we are going to touch briefly on several aspects related to audio production, starting with the introduction to understanding sound and how sound contributes to e-learning.
Now, you must always click on stop when you want to make editing and then click delete. Right. Right. So I've removed quite a lot from the original recording. So I can go ahead and do another round of editing, okay, until I am happy with the quality of the recording and the effects that I've applied. And once I am happy with the result, I will go to File and I will save project. Okay, now it's going to resave using the name that I created earlier, which is recording1.aup, which is an Audacity file. In part 3, I will teach you how to apply some effect, which is the pitch effect, which is useful if you want to make your voice sounds more normal or change the pitch. You want to make perhaps your voice sounds a little deeper. Okay, and I will also teach you how to export your recording to .wav file, which you can later use in other tools like Windows, Live Movie Maker, or e-learning development tool like Articulate, Activity, VideoScribe, and so much more. Thank you for listening to this tutorial and have a great day, everyone.